Hi, everybody, and I am back after 2 or 3 long weeks. I am so sorry. I deeply apologize for that. I know. You all are waiting for that regular content and that regularity of mine, but we all have certain some things that drag us down, some things that hold us back. Mine is procrastination, overthinking, and I know most of us have been going through a lot of emotions, a roller coaster of emotions through this entire lockdown for the last 4 months. Maybe now it's been I guess, yeah, I guess the last 4 months. But this is what life is all about. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and how you enjoy it, how you cherish it, how you embrace it, whether you're overwhelmed by it, whether you begrudge your own life. Because guys, life is after all a very precious treasure, and sometimes we all go through those low phases, rough patches as to call. But they do go away, and sometimes we may feel helpless, but it is at that point we should try and get help, if we can. Obviously, this all of this has been a big talk, but today I want to touch on this topic about self-doubt and your inner fears, things that hold you back, your overthinking patterns, working on yourself, mentally, the mental aspect, how you do that, how you just, fight it all, or just persevere, or just hang in there. Because sometimes life becomes so tough. Rather, the situations that you face in life is, are so tough that you feel कि अब तो नहीं हो पाएगा, that I am done with life, I just give up. So I feel, yes, we all have those moments that way where we feel like giving up, and we do give up at times. But you know some people are able to get back up on their own, and while others need a helping hand, or they need some, that ray of hope. It may be in the form of a person, it may be in the form of a video, in the form of a song, and it can be anything. But to get back up on their own, or by that support, and then, again, believing in themselves. Because we all know social media has been going through a lot of changes, because all of us are actually living dual lives. One, like we all know, on the social media, and one off the social media, and we all have different faces on and off, and we are not the same person. It's funny, like, we are the same person, but we behave differently. On social media, everyone is talking about trying to be positive, or reaching out to people, this and that. And while we are off the social media, everyone knows what their reality is. Need not say. But social media, and in life in general, socially or howsoever, there will be times where we feel we are not good enough, we are not capable enough, we are not, even when we are putting in efforts, we don't feel at our individual best. That's what happens with me many of the times as well. I do battle it out, but the simple mantra here is to, if you fall down 8 times, get back up 9. So it's about that getting up, dusting yourself. You may feel that you are way back again on square one, but then this is what it is. At least you will know when you're starting again that what you don't have to do. So that is very important. This is what life does. This is what experience is. This is how you gain wisdom. With age comes wisdom. And how does wisdom come? It comes when you go through all of these events, and how we as human beings become better. Is when we go through these experiences, because we go through these certain XYZ experiences in our relationships, in our careers, in our families, is only when we are able to understand or empathize with others. So it is very important. I remember in one of the last videos I had posted with Dharam. I hope you all have seen. It was quite a long, an hour-long video where we were talking about empathy and kindness. So you know what? Empathy is a very difficult thing to actually put in practice, because if you have not gone through that same thing, you will not be able to um, relate to that person, or put yourself in that person's shoes. For example, if you've been through a breakup, only then will you know that what it feels like to be in a breakup. And if you've been through a rough patch in your career, you will know how that XYZ person feels in their own set of circumstances. So it's about how you perceive things, very important, because life is full of obstacles, and those obstacles will try all they can. I call them devils, because they try all they can to push you back, because that is what they are there to do, to push you back, to stop your growth, to limit your growth. So if you let that happen, obviously we will go down in a rut, we will sulk for no reason, but we have to get back up. And how do we do that? Again, there are ways, million ways people do that. It can be doing some things you love, for example, exercise. For me, it's working out, and meditating, chanting. It can be writing for some people, writing poems, writing blogs, making videos for some people. It can be anything, maybe reading a book, reaching out to a person, reaching out to a friend, because it's anything, or just taking your time back, self reflecting what you did and what is that thing that went wrong, or not necessarily what you did, but what set of circumstances that took place, that the situation had gone into that downward spiral, and you also, with that went into that. So I feel it is very important when we are going into that downward spiral. It is at that very moment that we need to understand what are our triggers, what triggers us, and what is that thing affecting us, because only we know the best. We can reach out to people, we can tell them hundreds of things, people will also respond and tell us maybe a million different things, but at the end of the day, what we do or how we respond to things is what matters. And everyone says you are born alone in this world and you go away alone. So that self-love aspect also comes somewhere into play, I feel. But it's more believing in yourself. And what is believing in yourself? Believing in yourself is having that conviction that I will be able to do it, I will be able to get through this no matter what happens. Yes, times are tough. Acknowledging, coming to acceptance, because that is very tough, that we are not able to accept circumstances. For example, I may fail in an exam, but it is very tough to accept. I may go through a breakup. It may be very tough to accept that I love that person so much, but we broke up. Or I might be trying for something I really, desire, but I may not get it. Things do happen, but then again, we have to see these things as an opportunity to grow, because when we start perceiving things in a different manner, so I can either perceive a breakup as my, I'm done, my give up moment, or I can see this as an opportunity to go back, to tap in to the things that I was not able to do when I was in a relationship. I'm not saying that everyone has that kind of relationship where they're not have that freedom to do things they do or like, but again, yes, reflecting yourself, what went wrong in the relationship, what were the triggers that triggered those unfavorable, unfortunate circumstances. So reflecting yourself, understanding, and then again, going back, picking yourself up, and determining that yes, I will be able to do it. So when we have that conviction, that we have that self-belief, that is what's being convinced that we will do it. Repeating yourself, it's just a funny exercise. When you repeat things to yourself time and again, it comes into your subconscious in a way that you may not be feeling like it, feeling at your best, but subconsciously that thing is going in your mind. So for example, this is one exercise I tried. It did help me. It might help a lot of you. So what I did was, for example, I wrote, I will be able to overcome all my goals. I am great. I will achieve everything. So this is what I wrote. I put that paper in on my bathroom mirror, on my study table, at my bedside. The usual places where I go, like bedside table is somewhere the first thing I see in the morning. Bathroom mirror and study table. So it just reminds me, you just have to constantly remind yourself that you will be able to do it. And I'm pretty sure, because I've been through certain things, and I've been through it, and I'm sure that a lot of you have been through certain things as well. So this is what life is about. Life throws 1, 2, 3 infinite number of challenges towards you, but how you deal with them, how you persevere through them, how you see them, either you see them as challenges or you see them as opportunities to grow. It is very difficult, I'm telling you, because my saying in front of this camera in this video is very easy, but I'm just trying to give you that sense of direction, what you can do, because sometimes we are so hopeless, we don't have that direction, that we need something. Maybe someone or something says that encouraging words, that we feel, oh yes, this is what I should do. And I guess, yeah, why am I fretting over something ki jo hona hi nahi hai, or it might or might not happen? So making something into a bigger thing than what it is. So I guess we all need to maybe sometimes chill a little. It's very difficult at times. We may feel helpless. And again, coming back to one more aspect of it, deviating a little, but mentally, you're just letting out our emotions. It is very important to let out emotions. This is one thing that I have been dealing. Challenging, rather not dealing but challenging towards, because letting out emotions is very important, because if they stay in, it only bothers you so much to the extent to take steps that you wish you never have, because those steps come out of impulses, and that impulsiveness is comes out of that burst of emotion, that is, that pressure when it just gets in. So just let it out in any way. Talk to a person, listen to a song, sing a song, make a video, put out a video, reach out to your friends and family, connect to your old friends, do anything you like, man. Be it a drawing, be it dancing like children, do anything, or doing stupid stuff, but letting those out, it is very important. And in no time, I'm telling you, you who are watching this video, you will be amazing. I'm telling you, my friend, you are a champion. You will be great, and you will achieve that victory. I'm so sorry, but yes, so let's do this together. I will be regular from now on, and I promise that this gap will not be there anymore. Bye bye. See you again. And I will be coming up with more podcasts soon. And I will also try and update myself on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as soon as possible. So stay tuned, guys. And also, the workout videos will be up soon. Bye.